right, let's try this again. We're going to try it again, folks. Join me, join me. Okay, is that better, Jane? Tell me if that's better, Jane. Yeah, better. Good, thank you. You are my go-to girl. All right, well, welcome. I am here doing some chair yoga with everybody today, Tammy. I know, I've always had it going the other way, and today it wouldn't let me for some reason. So we will see. Mom's here, and I'm upright. All right, but now I can't go wide. Anyway, we'll figure it out. I'm not a fan of this technology, but we'll make it work. So I'm sporting my new stay-at-home order do. Hope y'all like it. Danny got me with the buzz cut on Saturday. It was kind of fun. Nice way to kind of spice things up during all this boredom, staying at home. Yeah, so welcome. Remember to always please tune in to and listen to your body as we go through the class today. Nothing should hurt. If it hurts, don't do it. If you want to take a break at any point, do that. The flow of the class will be, we'll do some centering and breath work, and then we will warm up and stretch and move. We're going to be moving kind of a lot today. And then we'll do some meditation and savasana at the end. So let's go ahead and get started with some centering. Hi, Cindy. Hope you like my new haircut. Woohoo! Feels so weird. Anyway, all right. So find an easy seated position. Oh, one other thing. For today, you might want a second chair. At the end, we're going to do a little hip opener. So if you have another chair or something else you can put your feet up on, that would be great. If you don't, no big deal. We'll work around that. So let's take a minute to get centered. So find an easy seated position, ankles under the knees. Spine is long and straight. Relax the shoulders down, lower the gaze or close the eyes. And just take a minute to welcome yourself to your chair practice. And thank yourself for taking some time to care for yourself today. Maybe you worked from home, maybe you're out in the world today, wherever you are. Bring yourself to this space, to this moment. Bring the mind and the focus into your body. Feel your seat heavy on the chair. Feel your feet supported by the earth or the floor. Let the shoulders melt down. And take a minute just to check in with your body, check in with your mind and your spirit, and notice how you're feeling today without any judgment. And I invite you to take a minute to set an intention for your practice today. That's a quality or characteristic you would like to invite more of into your life. You can also do a dedication to maybe someone that you care about who needs a little extra love today. Maybe all the healthcare workers that are out there on the front line, we could dedicate this practice to them. People suffering from the coronavirus, we could dedicate it to them. Your choice, a personal intention or a dedication, whatever speaks to you today. let's bring the left hand to the heart, the right hand to the low belly. And we'll do some Durga breath, that 3-part breathing, whose purpose is to slow down and lengthen the breath. So go ahead and let all your air out. And on an inhale, feel the belly expand, the ribs, the heart. Pause. Exhale, heart, ribs, belly draws in slightly. Pause and relax it all. Inhale, belly, ribs, heart, pause. Exhale, heart, ribs, belly in, pause and relax. Inhale, belly, ribs, heart, pause. Exhale, heart, ribs, belly in, pause. Take a few more rounds like that on your own, just trying to really lengthen and slow down that breath. Allowing the focus to stay present on the breath and in the body. When you finish your next breath, just relax the hands down on the lap and gently blink open the eyes. And we'll start moving. So go ahead and maybe scooch a little bit more towards the edge of your seat. And we're going to take some cat-cow just to start loosening up the spine. So on an inhale, we're going to arch the back, the arms draw out, the shoulder blades draw together. And on an exhale, we scoop out the belly, round the back, palms meet, and front chin drops. So that's our flow. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, shoulder blades draw together, chin lifts. Exhale for cat. Good. Flow with your breath at your pace. This feels good after being hunched over my computer all day. Loosen up those shoulders a little bit. Hey, Robin. Tina. Good, couple more. Big inhale, big exhale. Last one. Good, come back to center. And let's inhale, both arms up by the ears, and we'll take a twist to finish, to continue loosening up the spine. So the left hand's gonna come to the outside of that right knee. The right hand reaches back for the chair, and we take a twist to the right. If it feels okay in your neck, gaze over that right shoulder. Otherwise, the head can stay forward or to the side, or back over that right shoulder. Draw that low belly in to protect your low back. And take some slow, deep breaths here. On your next exhale, release out. Inhale the arms back up by the ears, and we'll take a twist to the left. So the right hand comes to the outside of that left knee. The left hand reaches back for the chair. And we twist left. And we breathe. Maybe call to mind your intention that you set. Holding that quality or that dedication close in your heart and your spirit. Slowly release out. Let's bring both arms back up by the ears. And we'll take a little side bend. So that right hand comes down to the chair. We're going to take a nice side bend over to the right. Keep that left hip rooted. And notice the sensation all the way from that left hip out through those left fingertips. Draw that left shoulder back so we're not rounding into this. Feel all those little intercostal muscles in your ribs stretch and lengthen. And breathe. Good. On an inhale, bring both arms back up. And on an exhale, thank you, Jenny. It's crazy, isn't it? She's commenting on my hair. So we're going to take our side bend over to the left. Keeping that right hip rooted. And focusing the attention all along the right side body. Draw that right shoulder back a little bit. So the head can be up under that arm or the gaze up under that arm, straight ahead or down, whatever feels best in your neck. Remembering that our breath is our barometer. If we're not able to get a good deep breath, you need to back out of the pose a little bit. Good. Inhale, both arms back up, and we'll take a little flow. So quick side bend over to the right. Inhale, back up. Side bend to the left. One more to each side. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale it up. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, both arms up, and release the hands. All right, so this one's fun, but it looks funny. We're just gonna clench our buns. So we kind of call this one buns and guns, because we're gonna clench the buns so we kind of lift up. It's almost like a Kegel, but really clenching the glute muscles and relaxing. And at the same time, you can kind of push down on the chair. My arms aren't quite long enough to do that, but if yours are, you're gonna clench the buns, push down, relax. And that's our flow. So maybe on an inhale, we clench, exhale, release. And we're gonna do that 10 times. I've already lost count. Jane? Jane's my counter, but she's not here with me, so she can't help me. Let's do 3 more. Good. Relax. Bounce the legs. Shake the arms. Jane, I only did 7. Oh, well. Thank you for helping me anyway. You probably had to stop moving in order to type that. I apologize. All right, so we're going to do seated jacks. So these are jumping jacks in our seat. So we're just going to, good. So inhale, exhale. And let's just do a bunch of them. We're not even gonna pressure ourselves to count. Let's just keep flowing. We're gonna start building some heat here. Keep that core engaged, meaning you're drawing the navel to the spine. And breathe. You go at your pace, whatever pace works for you. I can't read what people are writing. Zoe is not good at staying in her chair for jumping jack. Well, she can stand up for him. That's fine. She's got more energy. She's little. Good, let's do a few more. You're doing great, Zoe. Good, relax. And let's just take a little neck stretch. Now that we got the heart pumping a little bit. Take that right ear to the right shoulder. Let that left arm dangle. Maybe close your eyes. Bring your focus to the left side of the neck. Good, then we're just going to keep the head tilted to the right, but lower the chin towards the chest, or more towards that right shoulder. And notice how that shifts the stretch in the left side of your neck. Good, back to right ear to right shoulder. And lift the head back up. Other side, so left ear to left shoulder. And let that right arm dangle. Bringing your focus to the right side of the neck. Keeping the tilt of the head to the left. Chin towards the chest or that left shoulder. Good, chin lifts back up, left ear to left shoulder. And hands to the lap, head back up. And then we're gonna drop the chin towards the chest. And maybe take the hands and just massage the shoulders and the neck a little bit. Notice if you've got any little knots or tight spots there. If so, give them a good rub down. And lift the head back up. And let's just take some neck circles. So right ear to right shoulder, chin to chest, left ear to left shoulder, and back up. Just some nice slow circles. Letting go of all that tension that we tend to carry in the shoulders and the neck. And the next time you come back through center, go the other way. So left ear to left shoulder, chin to chest, right ear to right shoulder, and circle. Nice and slow. Again, focusing on the sensation in the neck. My neck is kind of grinding a little bit. Good, one more. And we come back to center. All right, so our next little flow here, we're gonna bring the right leg straight out in front. We're gonna bring opposite hands to opposite shoulders, And then we're going to take the elbows towards that straight leg, or to the right, right? Relax. Left leg lifts, arms cross the opposite way, twist toward the left. Relax. That's our flow. Right leg, twist right. Relax. Left leg, twist left. Relax. Flow at your pace. Keep that low belly drawn in. Good. One more to each side. Right leg, twist right. Left leg, twist left. And come back to center, bounce the legs. Let's bring the fingertips to our shoulders, and let's just make some big circles with those elbows backwards. Circle it backwards. Hi, Diana. Again, just visualize all that tension that we carry back in our shoulder blades. Picture it just dissolving. And circle the elbows forward. And relax. All right, we're going to take another round of those seated jumping jacks. Zoe, you can do them standing if you want. All right, and we jumping jack. Seated jumping jacks. Chloe, you're right outside my door. How come you're not doing it? Hey, Laura. I'm so glad you're with us. All right, jumping jacks. Fast or slow, your call. It's all about what your body needs today. I warned you we were going to be moving today. And they say chair yoga is simple. Not always. Good. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to take a forward fold and rest for a few breaths. So your forward fold may be the elbows on the knees and the head hangs heavy. Or maybe the hands travel all the way down the shins. Maybe the torso drapes over the thighs and the head hangs heavy. Do what works in your body today. But wherever you are, relax, let go, and be present. So during all this stress these days, one of the most anxiety-provoking things for me is all the unknowns, all the uncertainty. We don't know when this is going to end. We have no control. So the best antidote for that anxiety is to stay present in the moment, in today. So each time you notice you're getting anxious about what will happen next, take those slow, deep breaths and bring yourself back to this moment, because it's the only thing we have any control over. So if the torso is draped, go ahead and bring the elbows up to the knees. We're going to raise the torso nice and slow. So maybe the hands come to the knees And we come all the way up. Hey, Dana. Want to do some chair yoga? All right, so this one, it's kind of like rowing, like we're rowing a boat. So we're going to bring the arms straight out in front. I like to do the thumbs up just because I'm cool like that, right? So we're going to bring the elbows back so you feel the shoulder blades draw together and then they come back out. So it's kind of like we're in a boat, and that's our flow here. Good. Exhale, release. Inhale, back. Exhale. Inhale. No, nothing fast happening here, just nice and slow. I wish I was rowing on a boat somewhere fun. Couple more. And relax. All right, we're gonna keep moving, and this one's called the skater switch. So you know how those speed skaters, they're like that's what we're gonna do. So we'll start out slow. We'll send the left leg out and the arms come to the outside of that right knee. And back up. Right leg out, arms to the outside of that left knee. Back up. So that's our flow here. It's the skater. Pretend like you're speed skating. Again, flow at your pace. Maybe you're nice and slow. That's beautiful. If you want a little bit more, you can go a little bit faster. Yoga is all about listening to what your body needs without judgment. That's the hard part. We tend to push ourselves or judge ourselves. Whatever you're doing is perfect. Just keep moving at whatever pace you're moving to today. Focus on the breath. Good. Couple more. And relax. Good. Let's take the legs wide. And we're going to take a wide leg forward fold here. So you may want a block or a book. So legs are wide. Toes are pointed up to the ceiling. You can't see. That's why I wish my phone were the other way, but it wouldn't switch it. Oh well. So heels down, toes up. Maybe you've got a block or a book and you come down this way and let the head relax. Maybe the hands come all the way to the earth and you find your forward fold here. Move into whatever kind of forward fold works for you today. Try to make your inhales and your exhales the same length to try to regulate the breath. After all that moving, after all that speed skating we did. And focus on your intention or your dedication today. Good. Go ahead and bend it and just climb your way back up. Elbows to the knees. Take a breath or two. And nice and easy. Come on back up. And we're going to do some chair sun salutations. My Fitbit's telling me to move. Like I haven't been moving for the last 35 minutes. Oh well. All right, so this is our sun salutation in our chair today, but we are going to do a little bit of standing too. In fact, I think I'm going to turn my chair sideways so you can see me a little bit better. All right, so we're going to start in a seated position. Just kind of find your center again. And then we're going to bring our hands into prayer pose, Anjalayasana. And then we're going to inhale, lift the arms up by the ears. Exhale, bend the elbows so they're kind of behind your head. So hands are still in prayer. And then on an inhale, we're going to find a little back bend. And on an exhale, we're going to come back up. Find a halfway tilt. And then forward fold, whatever that looks like for you. And then on an inhale, we're going to come all the way up to stand. Arms up by the ears. Relax the arms. Turn the body. We're going to place one foot on the chair. Wiggle that left foot out and find a little lunge here in your chair. Good. Then come on back up. Release that foot down. We're going to take plank with the chair so the feet come back. Hands are on the chair. Body straight. And then on an exhale, we're going to come back to downward facing dog with the chair. So the legs are straight. Take a couple breaths here in down dog. Good, then we're going to come back up and take a lunge on the other side. So the left foot now comes to the seat of the chair. Hips square, and we take a lunge into the chair. Come on back up. Find your seat again. Bring the hands back to prayer behind the head. Another back bend. Come on back up. Take a forward fold. Inhale, arms wide, flat back all the way up. And hands to prayer. We're going to do that a couple more times. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, elbows bend. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, halfway tilt forward. And forward fold. Good. And then we're going to come all the way up to stand, arms up. Turn to the right. That right foot comes onto the chair. And we find a little lunge here, get into those groins. Good. Come on back out of it. Lower that foot, find your plank with the chair. Take a couple breaths here. Core strong. And back to down dog. And inhale, back up. We're going to take the left foot to the chair. Hips to the left. Find your lunge. Come on back up. Find your seat. Prayer hands behind the head. Back bend. And forward fold. Inhale, arms wide, flat back all the way up. And hands to heart center. Last one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend elbows. Inhale, little back bend. Exhale, tilt to a diagonal. Take a breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up to stand. Turn to the right. Right foot onto the chair. Lunge into that right leg. And come on back up. Find your plank with the chair. Hopefully nobody's chair is sliding around. Back for a couple breaths in down dog. Let that heart drop heavy. And we stand it up. Left foot to the chair. Lunge. Come on back up. Find your seat. Arms up. Little back bend. And forward fold. Inhale, arms wide, flat back all the way up. And hands to heart center. Take a minute here, lower the gaze or close your eyes. And just connect with the breath, feeling the effects of the class. Good, release the hands. Let's get into the hips a little bit. So we're gonna cross the right ankle over the left knee. That right foot stays flexed. Lengthen the spine long. Little gentle pressure down on that right knee. If you want more of a stretch here, you can bring that right heel in towards the hip crease, or you can even kind of cradle that right leg. Wherever you are is perfect. Lengthen the spine. Focus on your intention, your dedication. Option to stay upright here, just like you are, if that feels good. Or you can bring the forearms to that right leg. Or you drape the whole torso over those legs. You do what works for you. Directing your breath to that right hip. Good, if the torso is draped, come on back up to forearms. And bring it all the way up. A little counter stretch. The left hand grabs that right knee. Draw that left shoulder to the right knee to the left shoulder. Little counter. Good. Release out. Switch up the cross of your legs. So the left ankle to the right knee. If that's too much, you can always keep the left ankle to the right ankle. Do what works for you. Left foot's flexed to protect that left knee. Lengthen the spine. Gentle pressure down on that left knee. Are you feeling it in your left hip? Stay here, or find your forward fold to get into that left hip a little bit more. Forearms or torso draped. Keeping the mind present in the body. If the torso's draped, bring the forearms back up. And nice and easy, lift it all up. Counter stretch, so the right hand grabs that left knee hand reaches back. Right shoulder towards left knee towards right shoulder. And relax it down, uncross the legs, and let's just stretch out that hip. So the right hand holds that right knee, and we circle outwards. And reverse the circles so they're coming inwards now. Good, the other way. So left hand grabs that left knee and we circle that left knee out. Hi, Betty P. And circle the other way. Good, relax it down. So we're on the edge of our chair, spine is long and straight. We're gonna interlace fingers around that right shin or that right knee. And we're gonna hug it in towards the chest, any amount, but keep that perfect posture. Relax the shoulders down and breathe. For wind relief pose. Maybe circle that right foot, that right ankle. Maybe circle the other way. Maybe it goes up and down, flex and point. Mine's popping. Good, relax that leg, bounce some around, relax the arms. And we'll take that on the other side. So perfect posture. Interlace the fingers around that left shin or that left knee. Hug it into the chest, any amount. And breathe. Slow, deep breaths here. And if you like to circle the ankle, go ahead and do that. And the other way. And flex and point. And go ahead and relax. So this is where you're gonna want your second chair. If you need to go grab one, go grab one. But we're gonna take that second chair and have it facing towards us. I wish I had a wider angle on that camera. So to start with, we're gonna do a straight leg forward fold. So prop your feet up on the chair. You can do this with the feet on the ground if you don't have another chair handy. But we're gonna flex the feet, so we're drawing the little toe side of your foot towards your torso. Lengthen the spine. Let's inhale both arms up by the ears. And on an exhale, we're gonna hinge at the waist and keep the length of the spine. Find where you come to your edge. Keep the length of the spine, and then you can drop the head. So we don't want to round into this. Our low back doesn't like that. We want to keep the spine long and straight. Hinge at the waist. Keep the gaze towards the feet till you come to your edge. Then you can let the head hang heavy. And breathe. Direct your breath to the back of your legs. And keep drawing that pinky edge side of your foot towards your face. Let go of any attachment to your nose touching your legs. That's not the goal here. It's coming to your edge, making that workable. Then let the head hang and breathe. Keeping the legs strong and active. Good, nice and easy. Bring yourself back up. Then we're going to take bound angle here. So we're going to bring the soles of the feet together and the knees fall open to the sides. Come on. Right, so again, we're getting into the hips. I feel like I'm slouching. So the further your feet are away, the less intense it's going to be. The more the heels are drawn in towards the groin, the more intense it is. You do what works for you. So we're going to hang out here upright first. Let the hips just relax. Notice where you're holding on to tension here. And just relax. This is a great way to build flexibility in your hips, so when you're laying in your lazy boy or in bed, sit in reclined bound angle. Let those knees fall open. They'll eventually get lower and lower. All right, now we're going to sit up straight here. We're going to bring the hands to the shins, the ankles, the feet. And again, we're going to keep that length of the spine and take any kind of forward fold over those feet. And breathe. Focus on your intention, your dedication. Slowly come on back up, and we'll set up for Shavasana. So the option to stay just like this and rest in your meditation here. Otherwise, you can lie on the ground on your back. You can stay seated in your chair. You can put your head on your hands on your desk if you're sitting at a desk. Take a minute to fidget, move around, wiggle. Get yourself nice and comfortable, whatever for you today. And then go ahead and lower your gaze or close your eyes and settle into stillness. Letting the effects of the class integrate into the body. Maybe take a minute to notice any place that your body is coming in contact with the floor, the chair, the table, whatever supporting you. Allow the body to melt into that support. Scan the body, looking for tension. And when you find tension, direct the breath to that place in an effort to relax. Let yourself surrender. And I have a poem by Jeff Foster that one of my friends from Bali shared to our little group the other day. I thought it was perfect to read at the end of a yoga class. It's called Let Yourself Rest. If you're exhausted, rest. If you don't feel like starting a new project, don't. If you don't feel the urge to make something new, just rest in the beauty of the old, the familiar, the known. If you don't feel like talking, stay silent. If you're fed up with the news, turn it off. If you want to postpone something until tomorrow, do it. If you want to do nothing, let yourself do nothing today. Feel the fullness of the emptiness, the vastness of the silence, the sheer life in your unproductive moments. Time does not always need to be filled. You are enough, simply in your being. We'll have a few minutes of silence for you to meditate on how to let yourself rest, giving yourself permission to rest, to be unproductive. There's extreme value in that.